Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NVAX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this analysis several times in the past, but definitely want to get things updated here as a relatively big pullback here. The tricky part here is, yeah, pulled back big, but the market as a whole was down 800 points. So how much of it had to do with the market? How much of it had to do with, the actual stock itself? That is definitely some great territory here. But regardless, the one big event that occurred today, and, anybody that uses charts, this is not like some sort of great discovery on my part, but the price broke down below that purple line there, which in the world of charts is a very famous level, being the 50-period simple moving average. And it's been, actually out of curiosity, when was the last time the price was down below that purple line? Back here on November 23rd. So yeah, it's definitely been a couple of weeks since the price has been down below that level. Now, just because that's the case, does that mean the entire chart is ruined? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that is the one area that any way you look at it would definitely be considered bearish, because that is a very important level. But the good news is that from the grand scheme of things viewpoint, the price still has plenty of opportunity to build a higher base. And by no means am I saying the price is headed down to $1.95. But let's just say, so I can kind of prove my point here, let me do this real quick. There we go. And I'll get rid of that line for now. Again, not saying this is what's going to happen, but just to prove the point from an overall perspective. Let's say the price comes down here to $1.95, behaves in that manner, and then starts to work its way back upwards. Now, emphasis on big picture. From the big picture perspective, what would the chart still have? Well, it'd have a set of lows right here. It'd have that set of lows right there. It'd have that low down there. If you envision each one of these as stair steps, then from the big picture point of view, the stair steps are still very, very clearly going in the upwards direction. And that assumes even that the price drops that much more. I mean, right now it's still up above $2. So again, not saying that the price is headed down there, but even if it does, the overall chart is still in the bull's favor. Now, I do realize that if you're some sort of day trader and you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 10 minutes, then yeah, well, from that point of view, you don't care about these stair steps. So these comments were definitely being made from a grand scheme of things viewpoint. So sure, today the price pulled back, but stop and think about that word, today, as in 1 day. Looking at multiple days, which is what we're doing here, you can see the price still has plenty of opportunity to build a higher base. So let's see if the bulls can get that job done or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.